What's going on YouTube? You're watching Brian with BB's Vlogs and Adventures, and today we got a little bit more on the story of Goatman's Bridge. We're taking this a little steps, baby steps at a time, to see what part of the investigations and which spirits we can actually communicate with. We're going to use the spirit box again. We're going to use the spirit app again, that spirit talker. We're going to do a whole bank of that. We're going to do 8 minutes of the spirit box. I'm going in here right now to kind of give you all a rundown of someone else that we're going to be looking for here. And then we will go over to the bridge itself in the woods area, and we will do the investigation. See y'all real quick. The sun is going down, people. The sun is going down. It may rain, which means that we can get some very good communication today. We already discussed that last, the Goatman, Oscar Washburn, is probably the most notable spirit here in Argyle, Texas, Goatman's Bridge, and probably one of the good spirits that you'd want to communicate with. Now, with that investigation, trying to communicate with Oscar Washburn, did we communicate with Oscar Washburn? Answer is, I don't know. First of all, I haven't edited that video to find out. And two, there are so many different paths I need to take to make sure we're investigating and we're getting the right names. So we're going to go through a different name today. And I'm standing inside the cemetery where I just opened my video, which is Old Alton Cemetery. And right here, I'm standing in front of the Daughtery family. The Daughtery family's farm. This is their farm. So the first person I want to talk about will be James Madison Daughtery. With everything that I've just said, there are so many different spirits here. I know I'm standing inside of a cemetery, but I'm talking about Goatman's Bridge, Old Alton's Bridge, including the cemetery, including the church behind us, which we'll get through in other segments of Goatman's Bridge. There's actually a lot of spirits. There's good spirits, there's bad spirits, as you've heard me say, that go all the way back to the 1800s here in this historic town of Argyle, Texas, better known as Alton, where the family of the Daughteries. Most paranormal investigators say that when they investigate, most of them say that they are eager to speak with the Daughteries. The names that we are looking for that are kind of going to stick out to us as we do these investigations are Eleanor, James, Rebecca, and Robert. Let's begin with James Madison Daughtery. James Madison Daughtery was born in 1809 and he passed in 1853. A man by the name of William Daughtery was James's father, who came to the country from Ireland in 1760. He was adopted from the Cherokee tribe, where he married a woman by the name of Sally Bunch. Keep in mind, let's listen on our spirit box communication for subtle hellos or anything with an Irish accent. Somewhat kind of British. William's wife, Sally Bunch, they had a son together. They named him James Madison Daughtery. As James grew older, he married Eleanor McGee on October 13th, 1833. They had 11 children. That's the reason why that plot was so big. 11 children. They were busy. It's been said that they might have had 12, and one of them could have been a stillborn and died at birth, and therefore they never named it. There is a picture of a grave, and you can hardly read it, but it says baby. And then the parents are unknown. You cannot read it, it's so old. My source, though, however, tells me that there is no proof that that baby was a 12th child, but there's a big, good hunch that there was. As a farmer with a lot of stock and cattle, James was a hard-working father and husband. He owned many acres of land around the area. He even owned his own family pottery shop here in Old Alton. Settlers making the long journey to find a place to homestead, they often didn't have room to pack cooking utensils such as bowls, glasses, serving dishes, etc. Because of this, James's pottery store did very well. Then James passed away on July 5th, 1853, of unknown causes. Apparently, James doesn't make his presence known very often, but when he does, he is supposedly enjoyable to be around. James was a very respected man. If for some reason I encounter James, this is how I will treat him, as a well-respected man. I will address him as Mr. Daughtery or Sir. Some of the conversations that I think would be good to have are things about cattle, maybe his pottery store in Alton. Those might be the things that he would like to speak about. During his life, he was heavily involved with politics and still has opinions on the county seat elections here in Argyle, Alton. From my source, if we ask him, what do you want your sons to become? It is said that he will reply, good and fair men. Apparently, from my source, this is what they get almost every time they speak with James. There are some other things that we could talk about, like how bad the water is here in the town, but daringly, we could try politics. Let's go on to the investigation. Okay, so what we're going to end up doing here, we're going to be right here on the bridge. We're kind of somewhat alone-ish. Somewhat. I mean, there's probably people in the woods that may come by. But the thing is, we're just going to face the camera this direction and run the Necrophonic app. And we're going to ask now, before you push start, I'm going to ask the question at 7:34, and we're going to go to 7:40 with the app. Yes, and we also have the K2 meter if it spikes up. If you want to put that down like on the ground or something, you can.
I'm afraid it'll fall through somewhere.
It's not going to fall through.
Careful. Before we start, we need to say our little thing. Spirits, we are here to talk to you and get your story. We mean no harm, no disrespect. You may not follow us. You may not attach yourself to our properties. And we would love, honestly, to hear your story.
Spirits, here at Old Alton, we are here to talk with Oscar Washburn, or the Daughteries. Especially James Daugherty. Let's start the. You can speak through the.
Hey, puppy.
James Daugherty. Would you like to actually talk?
Leave.
Yeah, James, you probably are buried. But can you tell me what you would like your boys to grow up to be?
This just went off.
Did it really?
I'll have to check the footage.
Can I get a little? Can I get a name of who I'm talking to? Did you like that? Did you like that EMF reader up?
Sit right behind a spider.
Huh?
Sit behind a spider.
Ed, Pam, Ooh. James Daughtery.
Oscar.
Oscar? We're here to visit. We mean no harm. We just want to hear your story. We never want to let your story go from out here. I know you don't want to talk about what happened, and we'll give you that respect, Oscar. Mr. Daughtery? What about the water, the bad water here? Can you tell us anything about that? It just lit up. I think that just lit up a little. Mr. Daughtery, I respect you, sir, because I heard you were a hard worker. And back then, I know you had to work hard in the day. I can only respect that.
Can y'all make a splash in the water?
I swear, I thought I heard a splash behind me. Mr. Daughtery?
Wife?
Yeah? Eleanor? I think that's her name.
Alt? Pushed?
It is lit up.
It don't stay lit up, but it's... Gosh, this thing wobbles when... It sounds scary.
Well, Mr. Daughtery, we do want to thank you very much for at least speaking out if that was you or any of the Daughteries. We will be back out to actually talk to y'all again, and I have a different app that we are going to work with here in a minute to see if you guys can actually speak into my phone doing something.
I got her.
So we're going to do that, and we're going to do a full bank on it.
Thank you.
So thank you for talking with us, and do realize that we will leave you at peace here until we meet again. But please respect your land. Take care of your land. This is all yours for the good people that we talk to. Thank you all.
Okay, pause it.
So the thing is I'd like to try to get these closer.
Well, they can't be too close because it'll make this
I
go.
know.
That's why I had this like this.
But actually, you know what? Ooh, well, that could have spiked me just because you moved it. But okay, so we're waiting for a full bank of 14 words to come onto the Spirit Talker to see what we can make out of it.
Oscar, James, if you like to talk to us, we're here to listen. We mean no harm, no disrespect. That's all I need.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Thank you for making this thingy light up.
That's one of our objects. We have a Spirit Talker here. Can you actually talk into this? Tell us something, anything. That is spiking all the way to red.
Mm-hmm. Can you...
Wow.
Can you make it more red? Can you land on the red?
Wow. That thing is, wow.
I'm beside you.
Who are you beside?
Wow.
Me or him? Who are we talking to? Keep this light up, please.
Light that up to red, please. Mr. Daughtery, are you with us?
Oscar, are you with us?
Ancient spirit.
Ancient spirit.
You would be ancient by now because you were from the 1800s. Huh?
He didn't mean to call you old.
I'm not calling them old. I'm talking ancient is over 50 years.
Are we talking to Oscar, Eleanor, or James?
Or someone else.
Please light this back up. You can talk to us or make this EMF reader go off. It's up to you.
We got 12 more to go.
We give you the choice.
Okay, I've got to stop for just 1 second.
Visit.
Okay, so one of my batteries had already started dying, so I left the spirit talker on, and I'm gonna let you all see the words. We really haven't seen that spike back up. We got more
Let's
coming.
be friends.
So the last 3 things that have come up since I last turned this off to change the battery out was scary, visit, and let's be friends. Well, who wants to be friends?
Movement.
Movement.
That was me.
That's lighting up.
I moved.
You can keep making this EMF reader.
Y'all sure are talking a lot quicker today.
You can make this EMF reader go off. We'd really appreciate it.
Can you tell me a name? What about pottery? So we've got 6. We need 7 more. That's a heavenly number, so I want to talk to a good spirit out here.
Oscar?
Mr. Daughtery. Or any of the Daughteries. Can I get a name? Please?
You can make this EMF reader go off.
I'm wondering if it was telling us we needed movement.
Wonder if we need to go on the other side.
13.
13.
There's 13 spirits.
Or is that how old you are in spirit? Did you pass when you were 13 and now you're still 13? Mr. Daughtery, sir, is there any way that you can actually tell me anything about the pottery business?
Find my body.
Well, I know that wasn't you, Mr. Daughtery. You wouldn't be wanting me to find your body.
It'd have to be Oscar.
No.
Oscar's body's never been found.
Oh, that is true.
Oscar, give us a hint to where to
I
look.
need 6 more words, man. Y'all have actually done a lot quicker today. Go ahead.
Oscar, give us a hint where to look for your body. Help us out some. We're listening. Give us a splash in the water or something. Let us know you're here.
Neither.
What is that noise? Did you hear that? Neither. That came up. Neither. We need 5 more. 5 more words from y'all.
Understanding.
Well, thank you, sir. I would like to understand more.
All is well.
All is well came up on the spirit talker. We need 3 more words before we get off of here. Can you make a noise? Can you give us a name? Spiked a little. Don't be bashful. We know that you Daughteries can talk. Talk to us. How about you, sir, Mr. Daughtery? I still want to learn more about that pottery. I heard that the business was good because all the people that came into America, they couldn't store all their utensils and stuff, so that made business real good for you.
Almost.
Almost good, so it wasn't. Yeah, I think I did refer to it as very good, but I just think I think the word was
Vision.
good. It was a vision of yours, huh? Well, if you give us a goodbye or a name or something like that to go out strong, we would appreciate it. Spiked again. Spiked again. Are you ready to say something, say goodbye or anything?
It's slowing down.
I
understand what you say.
Okay. Well, that will do a full bank, not unless we want to try to get 2 more words. It looks like 2 more words will fit on yours.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just sit for a second or two, because that spiked again right afterwards. Would you like us to stay just for a little bit longer? I really want to stay out here longer, but there's nothing really else that we can do at the moment, because I feel like there's other days that we can be out here longer, do a lot better things. So I'm going to ask you all while we pack up, if you wouldn't mind, it would mean the world to me if you could subscribe to my channel, like the video, share the video with your friends, and leave a comment down below.